In the heart of a bustling kingdom, nestled within walls adorned with tales of valor and triumph, lived Princess Lisa, the only child of King Edmund. Her father ruled with a firm yet just hand, respected by all who knew him. Lisa, a woman of grace and intelligence, was beloved by the people for her kindness and wisdom beyond her years. Amidst the grandeur of the palace, there existed a quieter world of servants and aides who ensured the kingdom's daily affairs ran smoothly. Among them was Simon, a young man of humble origins, but remarkable diligence. He served in the royal household with unwavering loyalty, earning the trust of King Edmund himself. Simon's days were spent attending to the king's needs, ensuring every detail was meticulously cared for. His work often brought him into proximity with Princess Lisa, whose radiant presence never failed to captivate him. Over time, a bond formed between them, a silent understanding that transcended their different stations in life. Unknown to the kingdom, their friendship blossomed into something deeper. Simon, with his earnest gaze and gentle manner, found himself falling for the princess. Lisa, in turn, found solace in Simon's steadfast companionship amidst the pressures of court life. One fateful day, King Edmund announced an extended journey to oversee matters of state in distant lands. He entrusted the care of the palace and his beloved daughter to Simon, a decision that spoke volumes of his confidence in the young servant's integrity. Months passed in the king's absence, and amidst the solitude of the palace, Lisa and Simon's relationship deepened. Their moments together were stolen whispers in shadowed corridors, stolen glances in the gardens, and shared laughter over simple meals. Their love, though unspoken, bloomed like the rarest flower in a secret garden. Yet, fate took an unexpected turn. Lisa, feeling unwell and fatigued, sought the counsel of the palace healer. The news she received was both a blessing and a burden. She was with child. Shocked and frightened, Lisa turned to Simon, her confidant and love, for solace. Simon, too, was shaken by the news. Fear and uncertainty clouded his thoughts as he grappled with the consequences of their love. In his heart, he knew the implications of their actions could shatter not only their lives, but also the stability of the kingdom. When King Edmund returned, the truth could no longer be concealed. Lisa, with the unmistakable swell of pregnancy, stood before her father with tears in her eyes and courage in her heart. The king's reaction was swift and severe. Betrayal etched deep lines on his face as he denounced Simon and cast his daughter out of the palace. Broken-hearted and filled with shame, Lisa had no choice but to seek refuge with Simon's grandmother in a distant village. The elderly woman welcomed them with open arms, her weathered face softening at the sight of her grandson's beloved. However, the sanctuary of Simon's grandmother's home did little to ease the turmoil within Simon's heart. Overwhelmed by guilt and a sense of entrapment, Simon's demeanor changed. He sought refuge in drink and the company of other women, betraying the love and trust Lisa had placed in him. Months passed and Lisa bore the weight of her pregnancy alone. Her days were spent in quiet contemplation, preparing for the arrival of the child who would forever bind her to Simon, regardless of his changing character. When the day finally came, Lisa brought forth a son, a child of love, despite the shadows that had clouded their journey. In the solitude of her darkest moments, Lisa found strength. She knew she could not return to the palace as the daughter she once was, but she yearned for her father's forgiveness and acceptance. With her infant son in her arms, she made the arduous journey back to the kingdom she once called home. King Edmund, now aged and weary from the weight of his decisions, received his daughter with a mix of sorrow and regret. He saw in her eyes the resilience and courage he had once cherished. With tears streaming down their faces, father and daughter embraced, their hearts heavy with the pain of their estrangement. As time passed, the kingdom mourned the loss of its beloved king. In his final days, King Edmund looked upon his daughter with pride and sorrow, knowing she had become a woman of strength and compassion. With his passing, Lisa ascended to the throne, a queen born not of privilege alone but of adversity and love. Under Queen Lisa's reign, the kingdom flourished anew. Her wisdom and compassion guided her people through times of peace and prosperity. She ruled with a grace that echoed the memory of her father, never forgetting the lessons of forgiveness and resilience that had shaped her journey. And in the quiet moments, when the weight of the crown threatened to overwhelm her, Lisa would look upon her son, the living embodiment of a love that had weathered storms and trials, and know the Thank you for watching and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more.